My master is very happy with your arrival. He would like to invite the two of you to discuss further. Then we accept. Thank you for your kindness in calling us. I can't believe they just went in like that. It's not fair. Martial artists are different from us. These two may not have the literary talents we have. Sounen called us indirectly. The things you prepared won't work now. Don't worry, those can be used when the literary meeting officially starts. Young Master Xie, Sounen is cunning, don't show any flaws. Don't worry. I'm a pro. I had already blocked the scent left by Sounen. No matter how cunning this old guy is, he won't be able to see through me and know that I'm that Guhuayu. Master Xie Yan and Miss Yen Ryu are here. I, Yen Ryu of Chongling Dao, greet Vice Patriarch Su, greetings Master Zhang, greetings Scholar Sonpa, greetings Mr. Ikue, greetings Master Yai. I am Xie Yen of the Marching Sect, greetings Vice Patriarch Su, Master Zhang, Scholar Sonpa, Mr. Ikue, and Master Yai. This Yen Ryu has really prepared well, she even memorized the names of the important people. The demon jade young Master Xie Yen is indeed a talented person. No need for you two to be polite. The two of you are a good couple, indeed worthy of being one of the 5 beauties and 5 princes. Mr. Ike and I are not known in the martial arts world, still the two of you actually know us. I am also a native of Yudu, so of course I know the reputation of the two great scholars. I have heard from Yen Ryu that you two are very famous. No, you're flattering us. I have heard that Master Xie is an elegant man, and many of the lyrics and songs of the famous Jiangling girls group, Demon Girl 48, were written by Master Xie. I only made a small contribution at the beginning. Their achievements today are mainly due to their own efforts. Haha, Mr. Xie is just like the rumors, but I don't know why you suddenly want to come to the King's Pavilion? It was the beautiful scenery of the day and the pleasure to meet you all. I heard that Vice Patriarch Su's literary meeting is quite famous in Yudu, so I asked for you to bring me here to have fun. Both of you are young and talented, and coming here is a perfect addition. I think Vice Patriarch Su is also happy to have you here. Yes, I always like to share my sleep with young talents and talk about poems. Vice Patriarch Su, there is no need to do so. Father-in-law, it should be the right time to drink and celebrate. I feel that we will get closer if we sleep on the same bed. Master, it's time to start the meeting. No hurry, I still have some questions to ask Miss Yen. Here it comes. I wonder what else Vice Patriarch Su would like to ask me? Miss Yen, you should know that Chongling Dao has recently had some conflicts with my Xinhua sect. The one who died was your brother. Under such circumstances, you still dared to come to my place? I am from Yudu, and I have a natural affinity for the Xinhua sect. Zhao Shi was killed by Guhuayu, although I personally experienced that. I also know this does not represent the attitude of the Xinhua sect to my Chongling Dao. Besides, Master Xie wanted to visit Master Su's literary meeting, so I could only accompany him. As far as I know, Miss Yen and Master Xie seem to have had no previous encounters. When Master Xie came to Yudu, wouldn't he have met with me? The relationship between a man and a woman can induce with just a glimpse. I see, I'm sorry to have been so abrupt. This Xie Yen is kinda skilled, he can even conquer the beauty Ryu. Master Xie, as the pride of the marching sect, aren't you afraid that you will be involved in the conflict between Chongling Dao and my Xinhua sect? Mr. Ye must be joking. I only admired Master Su's reputation and came to attend the literary meeting. Besides, Miss Yen has already said that she has no hostility towards the Xinhua sect. Yes, there is no contradiction between my affinity for Vice Patriarch Su and my hostility to Guhuayu. Miss Yen is so eloquent that I actually believed it a bit. I really mean it. Master Su, can you let me say a few words? Sure. In the death of Zhao Shi, the perpetrator was Guhuayu, not your Su family. I have long heard that Gui had spoiled his son, but now he has finally caused a big disaster. This is the Gu family's own fault. How could it not be? This Guhuayu is also very arrogant and domineering in the sect. After he was promoted, he's even more defiant and committed a lot of things. Gui has been great in his entire life. How did he teach such a son? Although Master Su is all for the sake of the sect, it was the Gu family's fault. How could they let you bear the responsibility? Yes, our master will only approach Vice Patriarch Gu for an explanation. He has no ill feelings to Vice Patriarch to Su Vice Patriarch at all. I even heard that master has privately appreciated the literary skills of Vice Patriarch Su. Is that so? Ha ha ha, I am ashamed that this old man's literary talent can actually be appreciated by Senior Zhao. Master, it's getting late. I have always been straightforward. Now that I have clarified my heart, I know what to do, don't worry. Vice Patriarch Su has worried too much. We can't delay the time any longer. Let's invite all the talented people who have passed in. The master has agreed, come up. Now that we're all here, let's get started. Gentlemen, just enjoy yourselves. Whoa, every time I look at this scene, there is an unbearable surge in my heart. The river water is arbitrarily swayed like Play-Doh with just a wave of his hand. This guy is worthy of being able to compete with Gui, really powerful. He is the vice patriarch of the Shinhwa sect, he should not be underestimated. This attic is completely under Soumen's control. If we fail, the consequences will be disastrous. No matter how many times you watch Master Soumen's movement, it's still thrilling and overwhelming. Is this the real essence of martial arts? This scene really makes the mind shake. The true chi is actually transformed into a lotus. I'm afraid it is no less than by Suyuan's heavenly creation method. Huh! This is just a blindfold technique made out of the Six Desires demon technique. It is completely different from Bai Suyuan's. Master, it's all ready. You don't have to be formal. Feel free to say what you want, and record what they say. It will provide some anecdotes for the future generations to read. Let's get started. Congratulations, I am looking forward to Brother Lu's masterpiece. Lu Sui will definitely win. I don't think so. It is interesting to write poems and fill in the lyrics. May I ask what the theme is? The themes for the previous sessions were all based on romance. Yen Ryu made around 10 poems with different styles on this theme. It should be no problem. The theme is different from the usual. It's also for testing your skills. In previous years, it was all about romance, and soon I became bored of it. When I was distressed, the names of Lu Chuanwen and Han Yuanhong in the invitations gave me a touch of inspiration. Let's take this old man as the topic. You can say whatever you want. What a shame. Ha! Yen Ryu, what are we going to do now? This was unexpected. Who knew this old guy would do something like this? I'm sorry. We've already made it this far. Even if we can't really write a poem, Soumen can't just drive us away like that. And Master Zhang is on our side. He will cover for us, so it won't be a problem. I used the lotus flower as a metaphor and made a poem for you, Master Su. This quick? The flowers and leaves in the world are incompatible, and the flowers go into the golden pot, and the leaves become dust. The only thing that can be seen is the green leaves and the red lotus, which can open and close at will. That was good. Good? Doesn't it seem a bit blank? Although the red flower is good, but it still needs the green leaves for support. But the world pays more attention to flowers than leaves. Flowers go into golden pots, and leaves fall into dust. Only the lotus flower matches with its leaves. The lotus leaves are curled and beautiful just like the flower, which is perfect and natural. The lotus flower is a perfect natural metaphor for Master Su, which is wonderful. So that's how it is. Not bad, I like it very much. I will reward you with a box of Pai-Chen pearls. Thank you, Master Su. I'm rich. Master Su is really generous. If I sell this box of Pai-Chen pearls after I leave, my family of 5 will not have to worry about money for half a lifetime. Damn, the reward is not bad. Scholar Su came from the forest. He public is happy to meet the literary. Where is the great weapon now? The virtuous chapter has its own king. This? It's kind of good too. This Lu Chuanwen just brought together a hidden poem, but it doesn't sound awkward though. I get it, it's a hidden poem, Sugong de, right? Yes, but... Good people, reward him 2 boxes of Pai-Chen pearls. Forget it, as long as he's happy. Thank you, Master Su, thank you so much. Sure enough, this Master Su still likes listening to simple and rough ones. The end of the moon wheel resembles the heart of the ancients, and it is bright and deep, even if the waves are round and fixed and the dust cannot swift. Such a good poem. The nobleness of the moon is used as a metaphor for Master Su. Since when did Luo Yun become so quick-witted? I'm afraid it was prepared in advance, right? This chanting moon is indeed a good poem, but it seems familiar. This is an old work of Shizhang, the late eminent monk at Longtan Temple in the Song dynasty, and he has not even changed a word. Luo Yun thought that the Great Song and the Great Han are far apart, so we wouldn't have heard of it. This is too much. It's a good poem, but unfortunately it's a plagiarized work. Drag him out of here. It's not fair. I never knew that this was someone else's work. Continue, and let this be a warning to all of you. I was wondering where this Luo Yun's quick wisdom came from. It turned out to be sheer plagiarism. He really thought he could hide it from the knowledgeable Mr. Ye. That strict? What should I do if it's my turn? Not bad, I'll give you a box of Paichin pearls. This is good, reward a box of Paichin pearls. Half an hour later. What's up, whose turn is it? Is it the turn of Beauty Yenryu? I think she is also a talented woman. I wonder what kind of masterpiece she will make. Although I am a literary person, I have heard of their names before, and I hope they are as talented as Mr. Ye. Master Zhang knows a lot about martial artists. What do you think? Humph. I'm going to offer my humble contribution. This girl is as beautiful as a fairy. She must be a talented girl. This is called the spirit of poetry and literature. She's so beautiful. The sun is at the end of the mountains, and the yellow river flows into the fountain. The first sentence is about twilight? It's twilight now, isn't it? Where did the yellow river come from? It's true that I wrote this poem for her, but although the first two sentences of Miss Yen are far away, they are magnificent and very impressive. I wonder if the other would be as good? It's about mountains and water again. Does that sound? I would really love to continue, but I want to go up to the next level. I've finished my recitation. Please forgive me. Wait, this poem. What does it have to do with my father-in-law? Very good. This poem touches the emotions with the scenery. The atmosphere is majestic. Good. Master Zhang, this poem is really good, but it is far from the topic. Master Ike is too subtle. It's obvious that it's a flash in the pan. Vice Patriarch Su's martial arts skills are outstanding. Miss Yan's poem shows an extraordinary breadth of mind and ambition, more suitable for praising positive young people, indeed, and Vice Patriarch Su is not quite the right version. But Miss Yan's poem is already better than most people. So let's not be too strict. As a senior, you still need a lot of encouragement when dealing with later generations. Ha ha ha, that's what it meant. Good, very good. I'm very satisfied. Come here. Reward her with 2 boxes of Paichin pearls. Although I'm no longer young, I still have a positive and enterprising heart to climb the peak. This poem is not off topic. I like it very much. I want to keep listening it every day. Vice Patriarch Su is very kind, as long as you like it. Yenryu, you're amazing. This Yenryu is after all a woman. We have overestimated her. This poem is actually very good, but it's far off topic. I can't believe someone who could write the poem would read it out in this scene. Most of it wasn't made by Miss Yen, right? One of Miss Yan's predecessors? It is not easy for Miss Yen to learn martial arts, and it is difficult for her to have literary talent. In fact, you shouldn't expect that much from her at all. I just know a few words. You don't have to reward me, Vice Patriarch Su. Continue. Little girl, don't be so humble. You've done great. It makes me look forward to young Master Mayu. Father-in-law, Miss Yen's poem. Son-in-law, think positive. Prefect Zhang said it is a good poem. Why do you have to bother? Anyway, I think this poem is pretty good. It is indeed a good poem, but, oh, as long as you are happy, huh? Is he that unlucky? Surprisingly, Gohuayu was selected again in a row. Brother, don't panic. You can just recite a poem, and Prefect Zhang will take care of it for you. I have been waiting for the name of Master Xia of Jiangling for a long time, and I finally had the opportunity to hear his masterpiece this time. Maybe he won't let me down. This is Master Xia of Jiangling? I have heard of the name of Master Xia of Jiangling, and he should have real talent. Really? Then we must be prepared to listen. I'm afraid he's the same as Yenryu. Although I know a little bit of poetry, I can't do it if I am asked to write a poem on the spot. I remember a lot of poems used to praise people, manhwa, qing song, to name a few, but I'm not sure if there are other people in this world who have done the same. Why is he standing right here? Maybe Master Xia is thinking about it. What to think? He has to pick up the glass of wine first. He seems to be afraid to take it, huh? Is it true that all the rumors about Master Xia are lies? I don't think so, but if you know more about it, you'll know that this Master Xia mostly adapted other people's words, and his own original can only be considered but the language of the ditty, can't be in the Hall of Fame. Brother, what are you hesitating about? Just find a poem that corresponds to the scene and Prefect Zhang will take care of the rest. I think the Wei Lu Gao Bai Chi poem isn't bad, brother, just read it. If I use the poems given by Yenryu, with Prefect Zheng's support, maybe I will be able to muddle through. The disadvantage is that I will earn a few scornful eyes. But I can also farm some source points, which is not a loss, however. It's very unpleasant. Silence. All of you are scholars, how can you talk nonsense and speak ill of others? Master Xia, please, I believe you will not let everyone down. Haha, I'm also looking forward to it. I appreciate talented young people. I want to listen to it closely. Let's just use the Wei Lu Gao Baichi poem, which is at least more suitable than Yan Ryu's. I don't know whose poem it has become in this world. Could it be this Prefect Zhang's? That's... Yes, how could I forget that one? I don't think his poems exist in this world. Young Master Xia still hasn't written the poem. What is he thinking? Young Master Xia, hurry up and start. Everyone is waiting for you. Wait a moment, everyone. I just thought of a small creature here, which is very suitable to borrow a metaphor from Master Su. I am afraid that the poems I had won't be of any use, but reciting his poems is absolutely safe. I would like to use the frog as a metaphor for Master Sounen. If the main world has his same style, this world should have been completely changed. Even if I lose the bet, this poem has never been made by others in this world, he will not dare to expel me easily. What did he say? Frog? It's a total disgrace. Offensive, so offensive. This young Master Xia is not crazy. How dare he offend Master Su? Master Su won't be angry, right? What does he mean? Even if Su Min looks like a frog, he can't say that out loud. Young Master Xia, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Are you crazy? How can Master Zhang help us now? Don't worry, I have my own plans. What do you mean? How is the metaphor meant for me? Father-in-law, let's hear young Master Xia's poem first. Young Master Xia isn't the kind of person who is ignorant and insensitive. Since he vowed to use the frog as a metaphor, I would like to see what poem he can make. Vice Patriarch Su, don't be in a hurry. Listen to my peace frog chanting. Occupy the pond to establish the territory. This is the chant? I'd like to see how he's going to chant. Keep my mind at ease under the vault of green leaves. If I don't speak up first in spring, which insect will dare to make a sound? Good, easy to understand, I like it. Father-in-law, please wait a minute. This poem is inappropriate, so please don't rush to answer it. What a line. If I don't speak up first in spring, which insect will dare to make a sound? Master Xia, do you really want to use this poem as a metaphor for my father-in-law? In my opinion, Master Su is very suitable for this poem. The spirit in this poem reminds me of another poem called Fu Di Ho Fu Ju. When autumn comes on the 8th day of the 9th month, after my flowers bloom, 100 flowers will wither. When the chrysanthemum blossoms, all flowers wither. The frogs in the pond have not yet sung. How dare any insects or animals make a sound? The poem Fu Di Ho Fu Ju is from the Tang dynasty, and its author Huang Chao once rebelled in the year of Tianyu in the Tang dynasty. The huge Tang Empire was completely overthrown by him, and now the emperors of the Tang dynasty are his descendants. Both poems are equally domineering and majestic. The heroic spirit of the characters is vividly displayed. Therefore, as soon as Master Xia finished his recitation, I immediately thought of it. Huang Chao is proficient in all aspects of humanities and martial arts. Prefect Zhang compared these two poems, that is to compare Master Su and Huang Chao, this. After all, Huang Chao was once the emperor of a country, although Master Su is powerful, but he also has the sect master above him. This is a bit too much. Yes, this poem is really crazy. Very good. Wonderful, wonderful, isn't this a portrait of this old man? Young Master Mou is really talented. Father-in-law, this poem is too powerful, others might as well not accept it. What do you mean, you don't think I deserve it? No, but it's easy to cause a misunderstanding. Young Master Xia Yan's poem is a bit too arrogant. What can happen to me? Son-in-law, you're worrying too much. Come on, go and copy young Master Xia's poem now. Father-in-law. Well, looking at it this way, it is indeed a domineering poem. How could this Xia Yan write such a poem to dedicate it to Master Su? Great poem, great poem. In the presence of the court officials, wasn't he afraid of being criticized on the spot for treason and expelled from the meeting? It couldn't be more suitable for Master Su. No, maybe it's much more than that. This young Master Xia clearly looked down on Master Su, but also considered his preferences, so he deliberately offered such a poem. He is able to mock people and make them accept it happily. Compared to his literary skills, his control of people's hearts is even more terrifying. This world actually even has poems like Fu Di Ho Fu Ju, and there is a similar historical figure called Huang Chao. Interesting. Then I was right to use the imperial poem Frog Chanting. Sounen is such a sloppy bag, he dares to accept such a poem. Haha. Huh! Why is there still fear? What is this Lu Sui thinking? Where did this frog poem come from? When did you learn to write poetry by yourself? Nonsense, otherwise how can I play the young master Xie Yan? Alas, Sounen, this guy still likes to take credit for himself. This young master Xie Yan is most likely to have seen through this, and deliberately offered him such a poem to hype him. From what Prefect Zhang said, it doesn't seem to be a good poem. This poem is not to say that it is contempt for the Han court. If it spreads to the ears of the sect master, I don't know what he would do to father-in-law. I thought the appearance of the young master Xie Yan would add color to today's meeting, but he simply came to add to the problem. You are very good, I love it. The reward is 10 boxes of Paichen pearls. Thank you, Vice Patriarch Su. 10 boxes? That's a lot. If I had those, I will able to visit the brothel for a lifetime. Husband. I got it. Master, your treasures have been used up. Humph? That's quick. Isn't it because you suddenly granted 10 boxes of Paichen pearls out? In the past, there were leftovers. Why did you give them all away today? Who is the genius who pleased the master so much? Look, that is the talented man. I really appreciate him. Huh! A good handsome gentleman. If I had not married, I would have wanted to get close to him. Ahem. Oh, my husband is jealous? Don't be jealous, don't be jealous. I just said it casually. This is Sujio's wife? She is indeed a coquettish woman. Now that the rewards have been finished, so this old man has decided that the best person today is young Master Xie Yan. Do you have any objections? We are convinced. Very good. I'm very happy with today's literary meeting. Sujio, you go prepare for the next part. Yes, Master. Steward Su has left, which means it should be starting soon. It's just that Steward Su is a little slow this time, huh? Yup, it seems like there might be some really great treasure this time. Let you wait for a long time. Next we will show you the treasures that the Master has collected over the years. For a perfect view of this first treasure, please look outside the terrace. Outside the terrace? Does this year's treasure fly in from outside? The treasures had been the same in the past exhibitions, but now it seems that Master Su has arranged a new show to perform. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the first treasure of today's exhibition. Jinbei Divine named the Xianwu Spirit Beast. This is a machine beast? It is a machine beast based on the northern Xuanwu, one of the 4 divine beasts. Such a large and powerful beast. I am afraid that in the entire Han dynasty, no, if you look at the whole world, such a powerful machine beast is a rare existence. Nice, Sounen even has this sort of great treasure. I know that the Xinhua sect is rich and generous, but I didn't expect that Sounen, a vice patriarch, would have such a thing? Why didn't you tell me earlier? I don't know Sounen very well. How could I know he has this? This was obtained by the master during his early years of exploring the ruins. It started out as a decaying skeleton, then the master spent a lot of money to hire Gongsun family's craftsmen to repair it. Finally, the machine beast was repaired just before the renovation of the king's pavilion is completed. Its body is made of the finest cold iron and winter birch wood. The beast is indestructible, enough to withstand the siege of dozens of innate masters. At the same time, with the secret art of forging of the Gongsun family, the puppet has more power and moves without any sense of slowing down. It's almost like a moving city. It reminds me of the Han imperial family. There is also the giant puppet beast Ting Yunqiling. Master Su has a good eye, and also a good fortune that he can have a machine beast that is comparable to the divine beast of the country. I admire him. The Ting Yunqiling is not only amazing in defense, but also fierce once the attack is launched. This puppet beast Xuanwu only looks overpowering, but it is far less powerful than the other puppet beasts. This first collection of Vice Patriarch Su is really an eye-opener for me. If I am right, the rest of the collection should be hidden inside this Xuanwu puppet, right? Young Master Xie is really smart. Yes, this puppet beast has a huge space in its body, and the other collections of this old man are contained in it. Steward Su, it's time for you to show the other treasures of this old man. Roger. Puppet beast Xuanwu, follow my orders. Start. Open. Master Sujio. Well, it's time to bring things up. Roger. Come, last year, this group of men were also carrying treasures to Master Su. Wow, they're so strong, big, and they look like they can fight. Nonsense, the weight of the boxes on their shoulders is heavier than 10 of you. If these people are really as powerful as they look, when these treasures are put back later, Even if Sounen is not there to guard them, Yenryu and I will probably have a hard time stealing them. Can your 5 elements escape drill inside that thing? I thought about it, but now Sounen is still here. I will try after the exhibition is over. I'll let Chinga try later, maybe Chinga will be able to steal things out. This collection is an endless picture of the rivers and mountains, made by the famous painter Jiawei during the reign of Emperor Xian. You can watch it up close, but don't touch it with your hands. As far as the eye can see, the mountains and hills are in full view. What a beautiful painting! Such a good painting of the mountains and rivers, it makes me want to write a poem. Come on, Scholar Lu! Master Su, please give me an incense burning time, I need to think about it. I whip my swift horse, glued to my saddle I turn my head startled, the sky is 3'3" above me. Mountains, like great waves surging in a crashing sea, like 1,000 stallions in full gallop in the heat of battle. Mountains, piercing the blue of heaven your barbs unblunted, the skies would fall but for your strength supporting. Please excuse me, I really like this painting so much that I couldn't help but filled in some poems for it. No disrespect, Master Xie, you did a great job with the words. I like it very much. Master Xie deserves his name, this poem is magnificent, from my perspective, it is even more imposing than this endless painting of rivers and mountains. Young Master Xie really lives up to his reputation. The later generations can be intimidating. Yes, you're right, Master Xie's words really lives up to his reputation. It's good that Master Su likes it. A lot of source points. This is worth it. That's awesome, Master Xie really lives up to his reputation. Young Master Moyu is really quick-witted. My inspiration seems to have suddenly gone. This Ge Huayu, when did he learn to make poems?